Swayeeboogie, Stevie Dooinit, Inertia. We meet again, and it's sweet to be seen again.
Stevie Dooinit, Werds Illah, what up, what up?
I just thought it was necessary. We had a quick little sit down. We just have a couple of breakdowns maybe, or a couple of little inside pieces about how this whole, shouts out Sticky. Shouts out to the Sticky situation. I mean, the stickiest, I'm sorry, pardon me. Just a couple of little extras so, people can get a little bit more inside depth of the mind that is Steve B and how this project came to be.
Yeah, this is Enchantment to Inertia, man. This is the second album. Swayeeboogie, big shout out to Swayeeboogie, man. He's behind the production. He produced all the beats, spearheaded this whole thing. Said he had a choice selection of instrumentals for me. He sent them to me, and we rocked out, man. And I think it came together quite lovely, man. I think we got a solid project. This is the first joint. It's the intro. It's gonna be something worth hearing. It's just a way to set it off. I want this album to be something that you can listen to over and over and over and over. And again, that's part of the enchantment aspect of the album. We got joints that are meant to stick in your brain, and we want the music to move and connect with you emotionally, as well as, get your motor functions loose too. So if we can get you rocking like that too, then that's dope. And with Swayeboogie's beat, we can't lose, man. And, the neck is, it automatically will tap in. You definitely got head nod music. It's automatic. So just can't wait for people to hear it. It's gonna be dope. Music with a message. That's what we're doing. So.
With a message, exactly. We had spoke about this the other day. Not the other day, probably the last time. But when I recorded you the first time, like I said, just speak real quick again if you can, and give some more credits and understanding of what the significance is again of Swayeeboogie's production, as far as like what it brings out of you as an MC.
What Swayeeboogie does for me is he gives me the space to go as in depth as I need to. Sometimes I'll hear the beat and there'll be a title that goes with it, and it's like awesome. Like this joint, auto-tuner. He sent me this beat and I just connected with it automatically. What I decided to do was just follow the direction that he laid. I knew I had to do something related to being on autopilot, related to being in a mode where I'm not gonna let anything or anybody deter me from what I need to do, because I know who I am. Like the song says, I know who I am, and I know that I'm ready. As long as I keep that and maintain that energy and that spirit, man, I feel like I can't lose. Like if I know who I am and I know that I'm ready, then it's time to go. When the opportunity presents itself, I'm on autopilot. Swayeeboogie's beats, because he's so serious about his craft. He's so devoted to the art of authentic hip hop and chopping and beat making and producing. It's just like, man, it's an honor and a privilege to work with him, because he is a dude who really cares about this and really wants to give his all to the artist that he wants to collaborate with. It's not anything, you're not getting half-ass, haphazard, hurried shit from Swayeeboogie. It's carefully crafted, and when he says, yo, I made this beat and I hear you on it, you hear it and you hear yourself on it, and it's just like, again, an honor and a privilege to rock with Swayeeboogie. And this is our second time out, and like, again, the first album was just a trial run, in my opinion. This album is really, really dope. 10 joints, it flows well. It's one of those albums where, honestly, like Swayeeboogie, I say Swayeeboogie is a star because you can listen to this album as an instrumental album. Like the way we've sequenced it from 1 to 10, you can listen to it without me rhyming at all.
It's an easy listen. It's that good vibe you want.
For sure. And this is one of his favorites. Auto-tuning is one of his joints. So hopefully we can find a way to get that out to the masses. But he says that's the one that he rocks with. So
indeed, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one's alive right here.
I boost my lunar roar, Google on the way, that's my code and creed. They got that thing out, banging out baloney reads.
Yeah, this is like, Swayeeboogie says that like this is in his top 4. This is a rare beat where I wasn't inspired by the title. The title of this beat is not the title of the song. I won't share the title of the beat, but as I was listening to it, like, I knew where I wanted to go with it, and it's just like, if you get a solid hook on it, if you get a solid melody and something that you can latch onto and, you know, you can hear yourself singing, I came up with the in every rep to you success is tied, analyzing sacrifices, fashion me alive. And I was like, yo, that's gonna sound dope over the beat. And Swayeeboogie heard that. It was like, yo, all right, bet. And went back and decided to put some keys on it to match what I, you know, had come up with. So
yeah.
Shout out to T-Rific. The whole album was mixed and mastered at Blacklight Studios, Virginia Beach, Virginia, by the incomparable, magnificent T-Rific. I knew I wanted to layer my vocals on it, and I didn't know it was gonna come out that well, but it did. And I just was, you know, because I was in there just trying to harmonize and stuff. But perfect way to end the album, because like, the you could be anybody. The you could be a particular person. The you could be yourself. The you could be the music. The you could be the force, the source. But it's like, you're a lovely one. You playing with my mind, but you're the genius green light inside a serene high. So it's like, whenever you are with me, I'm in possession of something. I'm receiving something so valuable, like, that I feel alive. We tell you all the time, like, you have to live it and love it alive, because that's how it goes. Like, too many people find themselves in a situation where they're afraid to live, man. And like, the music, this is lifeblood. Like, that's why we have to do it and keep at it. So again, I'm excited for this album because this is an extension of who I am. With Swayeeboogie's assistance and his guidance, I think we got a fucking classic. We got a fucking classic. And so it's Enchantment to Inertia. It's gonna be a tight ride. And I'm talking more, and I'm giving you more curse words right now than you're gonna get on the album, which is, again, is another thing that's dope, because it's something that, you know, you can rock and people can listen to. And my message isn't cluttered, you know, not to say that profanity is clutter, but sometimes people can use it as a crutch, and you don't have to worry about that with me. But yes, Enchantment to Inertia, we're gonna get busy. It's Virginia Beach, Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ill Dooinit. Shout out to Takeover, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, Werds Illah, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down behind the camera. Wordsworkshop.com, you know what I'm saying? Words become things.
All that good stuff.
Know, baked goodies, what up?
Ooh, what's up?
Again, we repping. Of course, for the stickiest.
Oh, man, you know.
Glue Hefner, what's good, baby? Again, we stay sticky over here, baby.
Slime
you know?
out.
So, peace. Enchantment to Inertia, Swayeeboogie. Swayeeboogie, Enchantment to Inertia. Swayeeboogie, Steve B doing it.